Okay, so basically what happened in 2015, a decision was made in the General Synod meeting that same-sex couples would be allowed in the Dutch Reformed Church. Subsequently, what happened is a task team was set up, and in 2016, the Synod meeting between the 7th and the 10th of November in 2016, that decision was turned over and effectively saying that same-sex marriages and same-sex couples in the Dutch Reformed Church are not allowed. However, they had a provision that be ordained ministers, but they will have to be celibate while they actually do serve as ministers.
So now that the court has allowed essentially the existence of same-sex marriage and couples in the church, what exactly was the reasoning given by the High Court?
In very short, the High Court is an extremely lengthy judgment, but basically they said that this decision was unlawful and therefore it should be set aside. So expressly by Deputy Judge President, Acting Deputy Judge President, excuse me, Joseph Raulinga, said this decision was unlawful and therefore it should be set aside.
Will the Dutch Reformed Church appeal, Gerhard?
Well, at this stage, we have spoken to the General Secretary, Mr. Gustav Claassen, of the Dutch Reformed Church, but he says that they're still abiding by the 2016 decision that was made by the General Synod, but they are busy studying the judgment, and they will, at a later stage, get back to all the relevant parties about what the intention is and what they will be doing.
But at the heart of it, I suppose, will be the true test that's going to lie in whether the church, now that the court has given this ruling, will then be open, accepting and respectful of homosexual people.
That is obviously the big question. And if you look at the court case in general, there were 30 applicants in the court case. It's 30 people that applied, that were applicants in this matter. So generally, there is quite a big feel and a big people that really want to know exactly, want clarity on what's going on. Whether the church will abide and whether they will appeal this judgment, it has to be. We will have to wait and see.
What about the level of division in the Dutch Reformed Church in the years before this, from 2015 to where we are now, Gerhard?
Well, I remember vividly. I was in a synod meeting in 2016, if I don't recall, or if I recall correctly, and everybody really gets along and everything's fine until this one point comes up. And I do vividly remember that there was quite some division over there, but enough today in court. If you look at people that advocate for gay people and gay and same-sex relationships, and the traditional Dutch Reform, the general secretaries and the management of the church over there, there's a collegiality and everybody's laughing and having a good time. So it's very hard to read the room.
Gerhard Pretorius, eNCA reporter, joining us live from the capital this afternoon. That was